Woohoo! What is up? Show you guys where I'm at right now. Show you guys where I'm at right now. What's up, Constantine? What's going on? I'm getting ready for that Japan speech here. Yes. What's up, Kevin? I already have my open positions for almost 2 hours now. And so, like I said, I preset these positions a couple hours ahead of London sessions. I'm sticking with the same pattern, buying USDJPY and selling gold. If you look at gold, like 10 minutes before this, before I went live, it dropped. It broke that 1280. It's back and went all the way down to 1279. I mean, it went all the way down to like 1277, but then it went back up to 1279. So that's already a good sign, breaking that 1280 price. Hence the reason why I'm just keeping with the same pattern from last night, from the other night. So just sticking to the same thing. And 9 minutes till the end of Sydney sessions. And it'll strictly just be Tokyo sessions with the open of Frankfurt, Germany. The only biggest event that I'm paying attention to is Bank of Japan's speech. So let's see here. What's up, Paul? Yep, I'm selling gold and I'm buying USDJPY, just like those positions I just showed you guys before. All eyes on this speech here. All eyes on BOJ Governor Kuroda speech. He's speaking in at 1:35. So I got my eyes set on his speech here. I don't expect anything too much out of Japan. They've been very low key and very dovish. And so the US dollar index has been gaining a lot of traction already. It's at 93.46. Won't be surprised if it hits 93.5, 93.6 tonight. I got my eyes on the 114 for USDJPY hit 114 tonight. It's been consistently hitting a lot of resistance points. I got my eyes set on that. Yes, sir. Index is way up. Index is way positive. Hence the reason why gold is dropping. Like I said, if you bought USDJPY from Sunday and swung it all week, I mean, you're like a lot. You're way above, at least 2,000 points. So that's a lot. That's a lot of pips. Was it 5 minutes till 1 o'clock? Look at that massive drop. That is insane. It is definitely worth the sell. Really no point buying gold at this point. No point at all buying gold. No point at all. It is just gonna keep going. It's been a long time to see the US dollar index go up this much. And see all the US pairs rise back up a lot this much in gains. Just because you think it's oversold or overbought, don't get fooled. Do not get fooled. Don't let yourself fall for that. It can keep going. Yeah, just like clockwork. Just like clockwork. Let's see. So I'm up like $45. Where you guys can see what I'm doing right now. So it is what it is. Get ready. Always get your presets, your pre-positions right before 1 a.m. You always want to be ready because the start of 1 a.m. is started volatility. That first hour, the 1 hour before London sessions, you always want to be sure to make sure that you know what positions you want to be in and position yourself at the right time. You don't want to position yourself too late. And then I got my eyes set on the speech here for Bank of Japan. Half an hour here, so we'll see what's up. So I'm just gonna go back to my trading view. Trading view, trading view. What about that Trump speech? His tax reform speech was at 2:30 Eastern time. So that was like, man, at least 10 hours ago, I think. Yeah, at least 11 hours ago. So um, his tax reform speech wasn't really interesting, or it wasn't it wasn't bad and it wasn't good. So it was just in the middle. So he didn't throw a tantrum or get mad at his Republicans or Democrats that didn't vote for the tax reform because they were afraid of the tax cuts would be too much money. So they're trying to figure out a situation, a good deal to figure out how much can they really give business owners on tax cuts. So that's the only issue on the tax reform that they've been talking about lately. Now, if it doesn't pass through at the end of this year, then obviously the US dollar is going to drop. So I think they're going to try and pass it before the December rate hike. That is what I heard last time. And so they want to pass it before December because that way when people do their taxes next year, then you know get all that money back, tax breaks, tax cuts. So um, it is what it is. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Fed does their December rate hike. Um, so just like back in July, people wasn't expecting the rate hike, and they actually did it in July. So just be prepared for that. So we can see gold is dropping. That's a good sign. USDJPY is gaining. I want to do the 15-minute. I get my eyes set on 114, but let's see on the price action here. Because you do have the speech, so be careful, anything can reverse. So just because everything looks good right now, I mean, the Bank of Japan can say something really good about their currency, but I haven't seen anything positive about them lately. So plus gold is just dropping, so that's a good sign that the US dollar index is gaining a lot of traction right now. So that's a good sign that the US dollar index is gaining good momentum, positive. How long do you think dollar is going to ride this uptrend? I really think the dollar is going to ride this uptrend for, oh man, I wouldn't be surprised if this uptrend keeps up for at least another. If you look, like I said, if you look at the weekly, if you look at the weekly on the weekly chart on the US dollar index, I mean, it finally reversed its course to go on the uptrend. So I wouldn't be surprised if it stays positive for probably another week or two. Uh, let's see here. Next week, Friday is non-farm payroll. I wouldn't be surprised if non-farm payroll becomes really, really positive. I really think they're going to try and shoot for. I think that the US dollar index is going to try and shoot for its critical price point at 95. If it breaks 95, it'll shoot for 97 and then 100. Those are the two price actions I'd be looking at. 95, oh, yeah, three, 95, 97, and 100. Because from 95 to 97, I remember there was a lot of consolidation there. So we'll see how much investors and buyers are willing to buy the dollar for long term. And just remember, I mean, when the holidays come in, like November through December, it's the dollar is like really, really strong at that time because all the money's being spent here. One 13.2. Did it even come to 113.3? No. This is a pretty crucial point. Waiting on this speech here. If you're trading the pound, there's a speech, Carney speaking too. So if he doesn't talk about the rate hike for the pound tonight, you know, I think his speech is at 4 in the morning. No, three in the morning. So 15 minutes after Tokyo sessions end. So he doesn't say anything positive about a rate hike, and for the accounting for the pound, then obviously the pound's going to drop even further. Regardless, the pound's going to drop because it goes against the U.S. dollar anyways. And if the U.S. dollar index is that positive, obviously the pound's going to drop regardless. Mm. 26 minutes. That's funny. The speech is at 1:35, not 1:30. Okay. Sometimes I wonder how they get this time frame. Wow, there's a lot of news. GDP, good trade balance. This is interesting. How many news is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, 18, 19. You got 19 economic, well, 2 speeches, but so you got 17 economic data releases for, wow, for US, that's a lot. Oh, yeah. This is kind of what I was expecting. So this is what I want to talk about, that when there's red news, there's a lot of anticipation going on, not just from myself, but from other traders and banks. So the reason why USDJPY is dropping, they're probably anticipating a good speech. I don't fall for that because from what I've seen right now for the past hour, I already know what I want to do. So I expect USDJPY to drop before the speech, and I expect it to rise up after the speech. I mean, just something to touch base on. Last night when I stopped, I know I didn't stop trading at 3 in the morning, but I left some trades open on buying USDJPY and selling gold. Like I think it was half an hour after 3 o'clock that USDJPY broke up to 112.9, and then later on, right when New York sessions opened, it broke itself to 113. And so when you look at long term, you look at the longer price points. I'm just waiting on the speech here. I wonder if you guys are any on live trades right now besides me. I can't be the only one trading live. How long did you study and practice before you open a live account? When I started, man, I opened a live account a week after I did demo account. And then it's because I joined iMarkets Live at that time. This was back in January. And I was using FX Choice. FX Choice was my first Forex broker that I used. Put $100 in. Got the account up to like almost 300 and then lost it all because the pound dropped. And so I didn't know anything about spreads. I didn't know anything about commissions. I didn't know anything about what to bet on, what to look at. So now after I lost that account that I flipped to 26,000, then I took it very serious on the demo account. And I was heavily on trading with the LMFX demo contest back in April and up until last month. So I took it very serious on trying to flip that 100,000 demo account to 1 million, 2 million, 3 million. And so yeah, I got into live trading right away. I mean, if you do get into live trading right away, always you can start big, like a really big account if you got the funds for it. Just don't be too aggressive and don't have some high hopes and high expectations of making big money right away. And so it's cool to see people that can flip accounts, and it's cool to see people making a lot of money, but don't expect to do the same thing what they're doing right away. And you have to be willing to self-taught, self-learn yourself and keep practicing on what you want to be good at. And back to yesterday, what I was talking about, master one currency, find the other currency that inverses with that one, and then you'll be able to lose money. You can make a lot of money off of one currency. Just don't be jumping all over the place, expecting, expecting a lot of great outcomes for it. I mean, if you can, and like I said, I mean, stacking positions, you wanna stack positions, you know, in front of the trend, not at the end of the trend. And so that's why yesterday I talked about pre-positioning my position, ending my trades at 11 o'clock or at midnight versus right now or at London sessions. But I mean, it's never too late when it keeps going. So hopefully that answers your question. I mean, if not, you can ask a specific question. And so, like I said, I'm expecting USDJPY to drop back before the speech, which it is, and then to regain itself after the speech. There is no stopping the US dollar index unless North Korea declares some sort of statement right now. I don't expect anything. I don't expect any good news from the speech from the Bank of Japan anyways. So, and plus gold has determined to drop $3 before 1 o'clock. So that's already a good hint, a good tip to stay focused on that. US dollar index is gaining that much traction already. You don't want to change your pattern from trading. I mean, for the past 2 nights, it's been like this. Just remember that the past 2 nights, it's been a buy at this time for USDJPY and a consistent sell for gold. So you don't want to change the pattern. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're welcome, Constantine. You're welcome. $15 minutes, 14 minutes for the speech for Bank of Japan. Can't wait. This demo contest. I wonder if any of you guys are even registered for this demo contest. It's not too late, guys. Plus, get a free t-shirt. October 1st is Sunday, so that's when the competition starts. So we'll be heavily focused on 2 phones, my account and my wife's account, trading nonstop on this demo contest. So got my eyes on that contest once this Sunday hits. Okay. Less than 10 minutes. Oh, I got myself out. Come on. Oh yeah, there's a lot of anticipation for this speech. Oh, why can't they just be at 130 instead? Why does it have to be at 135? Okay, three solid red candles on the weekly chart for gold. That's pretty cool. Yep. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Four minutes? Okay, cool. Probably won't see any volatility right away, not until a couple minutes after. Man, they must be really anticipating a good speech from Japan. Whoa, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. What is this? Yeah, so the Bank of Japan speech. Well, there we go. 50 seconds, 49 seconds. This is why I like my FX book economic calendar. This is really good to anticipate on high revenues. Really, really good. It's really awesome. They are the only ones that count the time down. This is really great when you're either buying or selling a currency pair because of that spike. So usually for Japan speeches, I don't really see any big spikes. So we'll see what the anticipation is once it's after this. I'm still expecting a buy for USDJPY. I'm expecting nothing really positive from the Bank of Japan. So we'll see where it stands. Nothing yet from FX Street. I like FX Street because usually a couple minutes after where it's red news or a speech, like within like a matter of 5 minutes or so or less than that, FX Street actually releases what the outcome for the speech was or what the outcome was for the economic data. That's the reason why I keep up to date with FX Street News once they release the data. Does Forex Factory have anything to say? Nope, they don't have anything yet. My guess is they're probably not going to release his speech outcome probably till London sessions. Yeah, come on. Wonder what you guys think is going to happen to USDJPY. Does anyone think it's a sell? Man, I really think they are going to wait till London sessions to release a speech outcome. Has Forex Factor got anything on him? Of course they don't. Nope. Let's see. Economic indicators. Nope. Nothing from them either. Just gonna have to wait till London sessions to see what all the traders from Europe gonna do. I need to put a TV in my room so I can watch international news. It's a 1 minute chart. This is where it requires patience. Requires a lot of patience, especially for a speech. It's not like when the Fed is speaking for U.S. during New York sessions where you can really anticipate the spike. Japan speeches is just gotta wait it out. It's not enough movement to dictate where to sell or buy. The candles are still above the moving average on this 15-minute chart. Gold hasn't really come back to that price anyways. It hasn't come back to that middle, the moving average. Okay, cool. What did he say? Really? Okay, maybe not. Guess you're gonna have to wait till 11 sessions. Yeah, they're not saying anything either. Come on. Someone's gotta have something. Nope. Man, his speech must be an hour long or something. Is it time to sell it? Yes, that's not enough movement. You can see it's just at the 112.9, 113.0. Hmm. Oh, cool. About time. Phoenix schedule speed, expansion will balance, expects inflation accelerate towards BOJ target, no sign of monetary trigger excess. Is that enough to sell the USDJPY? Is that enough information to sell? Hmm. This just comes down to London sessions. I was not expecting this. Well, that's a good sign. Staying above that moving average. It didn't drop enough for me to make that decision to sell it. I have 2 minutes to London sessions. Yeah, we know that. One more minute. Ooh, what was that? Ooh, who's betting on Euro? Yeah, perfect. That's all I need to see. We'll see if it breaks 113.1, and then we'll see if it comes back to 113.2. That means gold is dropping back, so that's a good sign. This is on the 15-minute chart. Keep my eyes on the 15-minute chart so I can see the moving average. As long as it stays below the moving average for gold, and as long as it stays above the moving average for USDJPY. Bad news for euro on the economic data release. So we're in London sessions. Yes, I do have open trades right now. Hang on, let me get out of here. These are my trades right now. Oh, sorry. These are my trades. Time to go back and look at charts. So, Mike, are you buying Euro USD? Is that what you're saying? I'm not trading Euro USD. I'm actually just trading USDJPY and gold. Cool. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Michael. Yeah, the US dollar index is pretty strong. Not much volatility as I anticipated, like the last two nights. Might just have to wait till Tokyo sessions end. Not really. Yeah, the next biggest thing to pay attention to would be Carney's speech for the pound. Gold is dropping back, so that's a good sign. Stuck at the resistance, 12 lunchtime, Euro will be good trade. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. There's a lot of news for Euro, Michael. Yeah, I know. We'll see if US dollar index is really gaining right now. So, I mean, the good news is that gold is dropping back. I'm just waiting out on this 113 on USDJPY and make his decision. Yeah, there's not much volatility. Last two nights was better to trade versus for tonight. Let's see how much it keeps pushing. I could have cashed out at $50 before London sessions and then re-enter again. I want to see gold hit 1270, 1270, 1265. Damn, gold is just getting it. Take my 30 bucks and go sleep. What they got here? I don't know what that. Looks like USDJPY is trying. Will there be a decent push for the gold and for the gold moving average across? Golden moving average across. Are you talking about gold moving? Talking about gold, right? I mean, I was just looking at the 5-minute chart. Looking at just smaller time frames, but if you look at the 15-minute chart, it hasn't broken that moving average. If you look at the 30-minute chart, it hasn't broken that moving average either. But I mean, US dollar index is already dropping back, so I don't even know if it's even worth keeping the position anymore. Yeah, USD can. Oh, will it be a decent push for? I know when the 50 moving average crossed the turn. No, making so good pips on USD CAD's getting it. Australia dropped like nothing. I agree with you. USD is gaining a lot of momentum. Not gonna lie about that. Man, there is really no point keeping the positions that I have. There's no point. US dollar index isn't really doing anything either. I got out. There's no point. There's no point keeping the buy. I'm reversing. I tried that much for nothing. That is already a good indication to sell it. There's no point buying it. No way. There's no way I'm gonna buy that. That's a solid red candle. Yeah. I already switched my positions already after seeing that. Oh yeah, I wouldn't try and rebuy it. There's no point. Does anyone want to watch Mark Carney's speech? Just kidding. Oh man. Oh man. We'll see how much USDJPY drops tonight. New Zealand USD. Oh, the dollar is dropping. The dollar index is dropping that much. I mean, all the other pairs like Euro, Pound, and Australia and New Zealand is going to try and regain itself. I mean, the dollar index is really high at 94.5, 94.6, and it just shot itself back down right after that. So I wouldn't try and swing it right now. There's no point buying US right now. No point at all buying US right now. You're just gonna be kicking yourself in the butt. Gold's rising up. USDJ price dropping. The dollar index is dropping. There's no point. It's time to reverse your trades. Just gotta know when to. Like I was up $50 in profit. I should have just cashed out, but I only took like $20 in profit after that dip. Yeah, it's gonna keep going. Gold's really getting it. There's no point. Head and shoulders? What does that mean? I seen the term. I read a little bit about head and shoulders, but I don't really know a lot about head and shoulders, to be honest. Well, Teresa's speaking too. That's interesting. That's going to have a huge effect on the pound. I wonder if I should trade the pound tonight. There's a lot of stuff on the pound. Carney speaking, Theresa May speaking. Just kidding, I'm not getting on the pound. I don't want to get too carried away. Oh man. This is what I'm doing right now. It's all because US dollar index decided to drop itself. Yep. No point trying to buy a US dollar right now. No point. You're always going to just take a hit. You can see USDJPY is just dropping back. Just gotta know when to minimize your losses. All US pairs are dropping back. That means I'm looking at what price I want to look at for that drop for USDJPY. I'll be looking at 112.3 and 112.4. Yeah. List price. Right here. One 12.4. That price right there. If you remember from, was it around noon? I think it was around noon or around 11 that USDJPY dropped all the way back to like 112.6 or 112.5 or something after hitting 113, that high. Yeah, it dropped all the way back to like 112.6. What I'm looking at, the lowest of the lowest, and see if it'll drop back that far down. But I mean, it had a good run for 2 days straight. I'm not gonna lie about that. Gold, I will look at 1288 and probably 1290. I always go either $10 or $15. 10 to $15 range for gold. And so you're buying euro? Might as well. I mean, euro dropped a lot in 2 days. And euro's actually spiking up a lot already. Same thing with the pound too. So man, that US dollar index just decided to drop back. I guess something major happened for the US dollar index. 151 pips for you, USJPY. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, that run for USDJPY from Monday till now, it's a lot. I hope this coming news going up to. Are you talking for US or are you talking about for the pound or for euro? Because there's a lot of news for New York sessions for the US. 1744 for what pair is that? I'm trying to see what you're talking about here. What pair is that, Michael? 1744. Talking about gold or euro? Oh, my bad. Oh, okay. Okay, I know. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, if you look at investing.com, that US dollar index dropped where it was at before. Yeah, I didn't quite. When you said 1774, I thought you meant gold, because you didn't put like a dot on the price. So I was just assuming you're talking about gold. But for gold to hit 1774, that's a lot. That's $500. That's a lot of money. Damn, gold went up $500 right now. That's a lot of money, even on just one penny. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good solid bird candle. I'm just reading up on FX here what they're talking about gold. Prices to watch would be 1284, 1285, and then if it breaks that, it'll extend to 1290. I don't know if it's going to hit 1300. That I don't know. Maybe 1290. Before it drops back tomorrow morning. Got some high news for US tomorrow. If USDJPY does drop tonight, I expect a buy for tomorrow morning for New York sessions. And I will record for that because I don't have class in the morning. Thank God. So I'll probably just sleep for a couple hours and then get back up for New York sessions. I mean, I can stay up all night and trade till 7:30, but I don't want to do that. My keyboard sucks. Time to upgrade that keyboard. I'm just waiting for Tokyo sessions to get done. Waiting for Tokyo sessions to get closed out here. That way, London sessions can sell off the US dollar. Yeah, you can add me on Facebook. Yeah, you can definitely add me on Facebook. Let me put my link down here. Come on, really? Okay, never mind. I don't know if you can see that or not. It won't let me. What's going on here? How's that? Does that work? Hopefully that works if you can click on that link. Yeah, I'm actually selling USDJPY and I'm actually buying gold because of what happened, what, 45 minutes ago? Did you add me? Cool. Got you. Oh, you want me to add you? What? Alright. Dude, I can't even click on your profile. What the heck? I'm just being honest. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay, gotcha. What's up, everybody? What's going on? I am selling USDJPY. Dollar index dropped. I'm buying gold. Just waiting for Tokyo sessions to close out so London sessions can sell off the dollar. I doubt London sessions gonna buy the dollar. My Facebook don't have ad per. Really? That must be on private or something. I'm not gonna lie, I have a bunch of I got a bunch of Facebook requests that I don't even know who's trying to add me. I got at least like 55, 60 Facebook requests from random people that I don't even know. And so that's why I always say that if you do add me, at least message me. That way I know who you are. You want your money? What are you talking about, Michael? Are you talking about euro? I'm just waiting for Tokyo session to close out here in 4 minutes. I think I might stay up pretty late. You just stay up till 3 and then that's it. What trades you on, Michael? I like to know. Are you on the same trades that I'm on? No, that's all right. Nothing very important here. What's going on? Man, I was expecting more volatility tonight. Not much. I guess the volatility is all about New York sessions because there's so much economic data for U.S. for New York sessions at what time? 8:30 in the morning, which would be 7:30. Yep, 7:30. You got man, you got some really interesting news for U.S. You got some three red news. Selling USD Yeah, USD CAD. Yeah, I know all US pairs dropped because the US dollar index dropped like half an hour ago. I know once Tokyo sessions closes, I'm waiting for London sessions to sell off the US dollar. I already have my positions already, but it's just gotta wait it out for a bit. It's trying to regain itself because it's like the last couple minutes of Tokyo sessions. I'm really thinking about trading the pound because we got those two speeches, Carney speaking and the Prime Minister Theresa May speaking. Think about getting in on that. All right, cool. It's 3 a.m. When's that speech at? 14 minutes for Carney speaking? Might just get on that. Might get on the pound here. 15 minutes. Man, that'd be funny if this is all it's got. Oh, this London sessions is not what I anticipated. This is pretty interesting. I'm just gonna stick around for till 4 in the morning. If that's all it's got, then I'm getting out, and I'll probably just get out. I was expecting more volatility for this session. -7 come need some money. -7. What do you mean, -$7? I'm really thinking about putting my money on the pound here. Really thinking about it. It's the only thing worth trading right now because of if the Prime Minister is speaking and the Bank of England is speaking as well. It's two major speeches for. Oh, now it's starting to pick up volatility. I was wondering. Now it's starting to pick up volatility. I'll show you guys where I'm at. I actually decided to sell USDJPY too. I'm not too crazy here yet. I'm really considering getting into the pound because of the two major speeches. That speech is in 8 minutes. And oh yeah, US dollar index decided to drop back like 50 more points. I don't know, was it 50 more points? It was a 93.47. Oh, yeah, I almost hit 94 and decided to tank back. It's at 93.2. It's probably hit 90. Now it's really dropping. So US dollar index is really dropping right now. If I'll start buying euro and start buying a pound. Okay, that's good. I got my eyes set for 112.4 at the lowest price of the day for USDJPY. See if it'll break that. Karin speaking in 6 minutes. Now I've been going to get on the pound. Probably the only thing that's worth the volatility of a spike. But I'm buying the pound. The way it's going. Better deliver a really good positive speech. If he doesn't, drops all the way back. Shit, had work in 6 hours. I mean, I understand everyone has their own, your own work schedule. And if you plan to make Forex a profession and a career, definitely look into find out, how much you really need to make, every day, and don't get too aggressive. If you can consistently make, if you can consistently make $300 a day for a full year, it's $100,000. Yeah, man. I mean, the US dollar is just tanking right now. I mean, I'm about to put my money on the pound here for this speech. I'm up. Yeah, I'm up 31, $32. Yeah, so it's gonna keep going. I mean, US dollar index isn't really doing much anyways. I ain't gonna waste my time buying that. Ain't no point buying the US dollar right now. But for sure, I'm gonna buy the US dollar tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna buy a US dollar for New York sessions, I'll tell you that. Unless something really major happens. Shit. Man, I really look at the pound. I wanna put my money on the pound. Speech is in 4 minutes. We want to buy it. I'm gonna buy the pound here. And 3 minutes. 3 minutes for the speech. Got my eyes set on buying the pound. Here's where a lot of anticipation is coming. So they're probably anticipating nothing good for the pound. Well, I'm anticipating something good for the pound because the US dollar index has dropped that much. I'm gonna buy the pound. I'm expecting a spike going up. You guys don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just doing it for myself. So they're probably speculating that the speech for Carney isn't going to be good. So I'm just going to wait till my effects book counts down in the seconds. Within like 10-15 seconds, I go ahead and put my buy. So since it's a speech, it probably won't affect the volatility until a couple minutes after, because it's not like an economic data release. So I've got the 1 minute chart on TradingView for the pound because I want you guys to see the spike. What we got? All right, cool. So you got 55 seconds. Well, you guys can see that. Yep, so you guys can see that. My FX book is the only one that does this. So it's pretty cool when you can count down the seconds and then you can anticipate the spike where it's going. I'm anticipating a buy for the pound. Gonna wait for like till it hits like 15 seconds. Because I want you guys to see the spike here. I mean, I could be wrong too. So I mean, I'm just saying, usually when it goes down, it ends up spiking up. But we'll see if his speech is good or not. Usually, yeah, like I said, usually when it goes down like that, then I anticipate a spike going up. But we'll see what he's got to say for the pound here. Man, what's going on, Michael? You okay, man? Don't stress yourself out. Do not attach your emotions when you're trading. Otherwise, you're going to stress yourself out so bad. Damn, when is Teresa speaking? I like to see. Come on, come on. Well, at least it's positive for the pound. The question is, how much will the pound regain itself? I was looking forward to a spike, but apparently not. I know when Prime Minister Theresa May spoke on Friday last week, man, that freaking spiked down like nothing. I lose my hair. What? GBP CAD is dropping. I don't trade GBP CAD, so I'm just being honest, Christian. I lose my hair again. I'm afraid to lose. I don't. Are you still trading euro? I'm not even trading euro. I don't even know what euro is being doing. Isn't euro gaining? Oh, euro is dropping. If the speech for the pound is that good, obviously the euro is going to drop. Yeah, remember, the UK is trying to leave the European Union. They're trying to be on their own. They use the pound and the euro used to correlate with each other. Like if euro moves up, then the pound moves up. Well, in the past couple of weeks, they haven't been really following each other because they're trying to negotiate on terms on leaving. So I guess the pound ain't worth buying. Come on, I gotta see some updates. Yeah, that's fine. Not enough momentum for his speech for the pound. Does investing got anything to say for him? Really? Honestly, not. Man, this pound is weak. Rally up just enough just to fall back to where it started. And I'm not gonna lie, Michael, I had some stressful days too, but yeah, Forex is pretty crazy, man. It's just like gambling, but sometimes you just gotta know when to use your risk management. Know when to trade and know when not to trade. Cocaine? I never tried cocaine, to be honest. I know Forex can be like an adrenaline rush. You make a lot of money, you get so excited, you become really aggressive, or you can lose a lot of money and you go insane. So don't want to attach what is it? You don't want to attach your emotions, and you attach that much emotions to trading. That means you're just hoping to make money. You don't want to be hoping to make money. I used to hope a lot of stuff too. Man, this pound is not worth the buy. This pound was worth the sell. This pound. Oh, so much for the pound. There was a reason why Carney cannot deliver his speech today. What's up here? What's going on with USDJPY? That means yeah, there was no point buying that pound. What do you guys say? Cannot prevent weaker real income growth like to accompany Brexit. Of course, he had nothing good to say. So, if Euro pound's really dropping back, same thing with Australia, New Zealand. Looks like a retracement for US then. Man, that pound was weak. Of course. Shit, never into that second target. Okay, we'll go down because it'll hit the support. Talking about USD CAD. Cool, will you do a video tomorrow? Yeah, I'm actually gonna do a video for New York sessions in like 4 hours here. I'm actually gonna catch some sleep. Oh, what did he have to say? drop. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, JPY is going to fall. Don't go long on this too much. We'll see if USDJPY breaks that 112.7 handle. Oh, what the fuck is USDJPY? I'm predicting it's going to reach 107 for USDJPY. Ain't gonna. I don't know about dropping to 107 overnight. Yeah, USDJPY dropped back all the way back to 107 from where it's at right now. Holy crap. That's a huge push. I don't know if it will drop back to 107. The only way that I see they'll drop back to 107 is if all economic indicators, all economic data for US is bad for the rest of the October. It would have to completely drop, and North Korea would have to really put on a strike on the United States for it to drop that much back. There's a lot of news for Euro. A lot of news for Euro. I definitely can't wait till Prime Minister May speaks. I want to see what's up. I don't know. USDJPY is gaining itself. It's worth a buy. I'm just kidding. The frame. It's on the. I'm on the 5-minute for both of these. 5-minute chart for the pound and 5-minute chart for USDJPY. If you're wondering what the indicators are, the Bollinger Bands, the red lines, the moving average in the middle, and the dots are the parabolics are. I actually thought USDJPY would drop more. Looks like the US dollar index is going back to 93. It's funny they're both. That's funny they're both rising. Oh yeah. You're still hard to predict what will be trade because I see the info negative then positive. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, the pound wasn't even positive at all. I mean, Carney couldn't even deliver his speech. Plus, I'm still waiting on Prime Minister Theresa May to do her speech too. Also, USD time, same positive and negative. I mean, you gotta remember the US dollar index dropped back in March all the way till September. If you look at the weekly time frame or the monthly time frame. And so I talked about the seasons. The seasons are starting to change. The euro and pound is crazy, worth the buy in the summer. And if you look at oil prices, Canada's main export is oil. So oil prices rises up in the summer, oil prices go down in the winter. Cool. About time. About time the pound starts dropping. I actually thought USDJPY was going to keep dropping, but it's not. The US dollar index is already staying at the 93 handle. Perfect. I had to get into short GBP. Yeah, I mean, I sold the pound too. Yeah, I mean, man, the pound and euro has been really strong this summer. At least for 3 months straight. From the month of June all the way till the end of August. Since I live in the state of Four Seasons, you know, you look at, you know, I even talk about this in my other videos in my channel. You have to pay attention to the patterns, and you have to pay attention to, you know, every single season is coming. Why am I not watching Carney? There's no point, because if you look at FX Street, I already talked about already for here. This is already enough information. There's already enough information on FX Street News. There's no point watching him speak. His speeches are, I mean, this is enough information to know that it's not worth buying the pound. The pound is really dropping right now. If you're looking at the chart, look at this. It's on the 5-minute chart here. There was no point buying it. And it's really dropping. And you look at USDJPY. So, I mean, there's no point. You're gonna shoot yourself in the head if you end up buying the pound right now. I don't know when Prime Minister Theresa May's speech is. They don't really have a time frame for her, but she is speaking today too, so that is gonna weigh a lot on the pound. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the pound drops even further. Yeah. It's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, all summer, Australia, New Zealand, the pound and the euro has been really, really worth the buy. And then now the seasons are starting to change. So that means you're making money, right, Michael? Your prediction is right, right? Must be up like $100. This is just where I'm at. Time to go back to this chart here. Well, never mind. That's what? You kind of don't want to wait for a red candle to sell the pound. I mean, I was trying to buy it because I figured the speech would be good because the pound's going up, but nope. There's no point. Rally all the way up. Man, rally all the way up close to 134. Just drop all the way back to 133. There's no point. Yeah. So now it's touching the lower band. And so I'm gonna be shutting down here in 14 minutes. Any last remarks for me? Any last comments? Whatever you guys want to say. 330 pips. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. If you're gonna hit that target, that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. A lot of money on the table. What's up? Yep. USDJPY don't even want to drop back either because US dollar index is regaining back itself. I kind of really want to know when Prime Minister May is actually speaking. Where did they have her speech? Only Forex Factory has her speech? Really? I guess. I hate when it says tentative. What are they expecting here? Keep an eye on that USDJPY. It's at 112.8. Ten more minutes, I'm going to bed. And I'm going to get back up in 3 hours so I can do New York sessions. For those of you that want to get on that. I hate you. Don't be hating too long. Just you really, I mean, guess gotta have that emotional intelligence, and I wouldn't put too much feelings on Forex trading. Yeah, you got some here. You got some news here. 9 minutes. Plus the Reserve Bank of Australia, they got their speech too. Their governor is speaking. So that's going to have some effects on Australia. A One Piece price of Australia drops all the way back to 70. On that, the rest of the news is on Euro. Well, let's see. Might as well look at the Euro. Not worried about the pound. The pound can't deliver what it said. Yeah, it's awesome to trade with a bunch of people. You get to hear everyone else's opinion. You get to see what they think is worth trading. You just get to see what they're trading on. I like to dedicate as much time as I can to this. I mean, yeah, the only problem is, I go to school full time. Plus, I got 2 kids at home that I take care of. So I'm just sacrificing a lot of my sleep time to do this. I am working on that right now. I am working on a website. So I will let everyone know when I get that website up and running. I'm working with some other Forex traders too, but if they're not that serious, then I'm just gonna be on my own. Yeah, I want to dedicate as much as I can to anyone, and live stream as much as I can. So can't beat live streaming because when you're live trading, everyone wants to see live streams. Real time trading. Yeah, yeah, Mike, I wouldn't be surprised if the pound drops to 131. Also, oh man. 6 minutes for Euro news, and for RBA Australia, the governor is speaking. For those of you that are trading Australia. I won't be surprised if Euro drops back. Let me see here, 4 minutes. I'll do a sell for Euro. I'll put a 15-cent lot on selling Euro right before these economic data releases. Want to see a spike. Probably won't be much of a spike, but since it's not red news. Oh no! USDJPY is dropping. What's going on? Man, they must be anticipating some really good news for Euro. I guess the news is that good. If that happens, they're gonna be 116. I'm not anticipating anything good for Euro. Nope. No way. That's right. Early bird does get the worm. Timing yourself, position yourself at the right time. Got 1 minute. Here we go. 1 minute. Let's get it. I'm gonna do a 15-cent lot sell on Euro here, and then I'll click back on the Euro USD chart on the trading view on the 1 minute chart, and we'll see how much of a spike it'll go down. Australia is rising up too before the speech, and they must be really anticipating some really good stuff for Australia and Euro. Here we go. When is it gonna start? Come on. I always use my FX book calendar, especially when this happens, for all news releases. It's the only economic calendar that counts seconds. It's where you can anticipate what you want to do. Wonder if it was good or let's see here. Oh wow, I'm really shocked. All good news. What? They probably put Theresa May speaking right now? That's interesting. That's funny. It didn't even go up that much either. That's funny. I figured it'd go up even more. Guess not. Man, now I got my eyes on the speech here. Screw it. I really want to see what Prime Minister's got to say. I really do. I really want to see what she's got to say. Okay, I'm not looking at USDJPY no more. I want to see what's going to happen to the pound. There is nothing like FX. Don't go long on USDJPY. I'm basing my prediction upon the daily chart. That's it. Yeah, that's funny. It was all positive. See, the problem is, even though if news is good, sometimes it just drops back, and we don't control the value of the currency, the banks do. So if they're going to let it drop back, they're just going to drop it back. There's not much you can do about it. You just got to go with the flow. Do not go against the current. And I could probably stay up all the way up till the open of New York sessions if I wanted to. I don't know if I should. Yeah, you have a good night too. Andrew, I want to see your chart on USDJPY. I definitely want to see it. Yeah, Euro's dropping back. Euro can't deliver. I really want to see what the Prime Minister's got to say about the pound here. So Euro's dropping back. I'll keep my eye on the pound here. I got more money on the pound than the euro. Work needed to restore. Oh, that's not a good speech. Not enough to really push the pound on the upside. Well, that's enough information. So euro and pound are slowly dropping back. Man, I'm definitely gonna have to go catch some sleep if I'm gonna do London. I mean, if I'm gonna do New York sessions here in 3 hours. I'm gonna have to set my alarm. Gonna have to set my alarm. Oh man, this is interesting London sessions. Really interesting. So I still got my sell for pound and euro, and then I still got a buy on USDJPY. So other than that, I will do New York sessions here in 3 hours, and then get ready for all the data releases for the economic for U.S. So Tuesday, your day off, man. I got classes all day. That's why, man, that's crazy. That's why I was thinking about just doing London sessions. Watch out for resistance. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if USDJPY is going to hit 113 again, but I mean we'll find. Well, I mean, you never know. So other than that, I mean, it's already pre-recorded, so it's going to be on. It's going to be on my channel. So if you guys want to review it again, that's fine too. All right, I'm gonna catch some sleep. I'm gonna be back up in 3 hours for the opening of New York sessions, so I can go live again. So appreciate you guys being on here. Appreciate you guys watching, and catch a lot of pips. Make your money.